Here we are on a sunny Wednesday in July. I got some second cutting grass alfalfa put up here. You can see it's really nice stuff. The other alfalfa, it's bone dry, crispy. But the bottom here, this hay was dry actually, but this morning when we raked it, it was a little bit too early. I probably should have waited till 9:30, 10 o'clock to tip this stuff because the ground had a heavy, heavy dew. And I mean, this stuff went from being bone dry last night when I checked it to actually building moisture, retaining the moisture, taking it right off the ground. So, like, look at this. This stuff is wet. Not good. But if you take and want to break it, see, it snaps. So that hay snaps right there like that. So this was dry, and it is dry, but yet it got thrown on top of the ground where the dew was this morning. And that's where the dew stayed, is in that windrow. So here's my little outfit here. We got the classic, the New Holland roll bar here. I believe this is a 256. And we keep this around for situations like this. Yep. Where we have already raked and say we got rain on it and you got to tip it over to get it, fluffed up. So these are two rows put together. Obviously it's a grass alfalfa mix, so it's not too thick of hay crop. And it's an old field. This field's almost 20 years old. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna see because I just need to go right along the edge here and just give it one turn and get that bottom face up. So we pulled the old girl out of the corner of the shop and we'll get her set up and get raking here. It's ground driven, so put the old 1000 Ranger in low and should be able to toe the line pretty good here. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get this set up, so all you do is pull this out a little ways here. Get it past there. There we go. This will flip ahead. That release that, so now it's gonna run off the ground here. Then we just crank these set, so this side will go down. Let's go to about yay there at first. Get this side down. Comes in handy having one of these things around. And you sit and stare at it sometimes in the corner and you grease it up and maintain it and do everything and you're going, why the hell do we have this thing? And then days like today where, well, let's just say I jumped the gun. Sure, I'm grateful that we've got it. Now that should run pretty close to right on the ground. I don't want to be digging too much. Let's go one more crank up. Right there. We're going to see what that does. All right. Put her in low, put her in work. We're gonna have to do a little adjusting here. If I go too fast and I get too far over, I really start to throw it like I did there at the beginning. But right here, there's a nice little 5-mile-an-hour breeze coming at us. And this is all it's gonna take to get this stuff that was on the bottom, some air to it. Just this half flip that you see. And actually here I was driving on it a little bit and I was getting a full flip, which is getting that stuff right in the sun and the wind. So I might want to go that route. It really kind of flops it over though, so might have to play with it. The Ranger's light enough though, if I drive on it, I'm not really packing it down. As you can see, I'm getting everything just fine. But if I had the 4430 out here, it'd be a lot harder for this rake to pick it up. But we're grabbing it good. Teeth are set about right. We'll keep going, try it again here. Might have to use both my hands here, so I'll shut the camera off eventually. So I'm gonna drive right in the middle of the row here. As you can see, I'm getting that perfect flip over there. think that'll do. That's gonna work. You really see that wet stuff kind of flop straight over there, so. Alrighty, try that for a bit.